Welcome to Knowledge and Wisdom Between the Buttons, a regular educational podcast program where we invite educators and researchers to contribute their knowledge and passion and then ask you, the listener, to reflect, give feedback and be part of the wisdom. Hi, my name is Allan Carrington and I'm a learning designer at the Centre for Learning and Professional Development, which is part of the University of Adelaide in South Australia. That opening podcast intro is the latest milestone in a 3-year journey. It began in 2005 when I was invited by EDUCAUSE USA to Florida to help pioneer the first podcast program of their huge national conference. We interviewed keynote speakers, presenters and thought leaders. However, early in the conference we decided we would walk the hallways and common areas doing random vox pop style interviews with the conference attendees. Coming back on the plane, I reflected on the experience and realised the interviews helped people understand. The random ones farmed the community wisdom, and all of them added to the knowledge repository of the event. A new model for podcasting educational conferences was born. In December 2007, for the Ascolite Conference in Singapore, I got the idea of providing a manageable way for the audience to add feedback to the content. We wanted to support voice as well as text. This is a radical addition to people's understanding of podcasting. We realised we were actually developing a learning system and not just podcast episodes. Things began really to come together as we used Apple technologies and started using GarageBand for podcast production as well as other Mac Digital Hub utility software. In December 2008 at Create World, the Apple University Consortium Conference in Brisbane, the concept moved mainstream for the first time. But what of the future? Another research project we are doing at the University of Adelaide is called Just-in-Time Teaching version 2. This takes what started as educational podcasting for conferences into an entirely new area. When we took our ideas on how to get user feedback from the podcast episodes and applied this just in time for teachers to build this feedback into their pedagogy, we realised this could improve the core of the higher education teaching system, the humble lecture. Being Apple Distinguished Educators will help, and we are excited about working with the AUC Australia and using Apple Podcaster and iTunes U. But wait, there's more. We want and we need increased interactivity and feedback management in an easy-to-use interface. Intuitive and creative software that makes feedback learning simple to capture and publish. Community knowledge building. This is what constructivist learning is all about. This is a way in which learners can dialogue about the content and be part of the wisdom. Now package all this onto the iPhone or iPod Touch and you have much more than a one-way broadcasting. No matter how rich the meter, you have an interactive mobile learning environment that will empower the user to generate content and build knowledge. This is 21st century learning. Should you like more information about these groundbreaking projects, please send me an email, or better still, look for me on Skype and we can chat.